People don't understand that I can't take care of myself. I can't even communicate well enough. God damn it. I'm gonna stop blaming myself. You guys go out of your way to be assholes. You know what? It was a lot easier before it got complicated, right? It didn't need to get this fucking complicated. I have nowhere safe to go. I have no gas to go anywhere. I am fucked. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. You guys, when I start explaining to you the problems that I have, you keep interrupting me to try to give me solutions. First of all, can it? Second of all, these problems are insurmountable due to the fact that you can't even hear them all without fucking flipping out at me. So I gotta make YouTube videos. When I try to give you the details, you want to talk over me. You want to treat me like I'm a horrible person for trying to turn in my fucking predators. What the fuck is wrong with you? By the way, the picture on the front of this is a picture of my older brother, Eric Schwartz. He's got some sort of filter on it. He lives in Boulder, Colorado. Now, me personally, he never molested me, never raped me. He's just really fucking violent. They insinuated a bunch of stupid shit. Oh, I also called Laura Nelson tonight. I tried to explain to her, hey, I need you to speak up. I need you to turn this in with me. Please, could you set up to call Adult Protective Services with me tomorrow? No, she hung up immediately. She wasn't going to answer that question. See, that's the thing. After people manipulate you, they don't want to face the music. I swear I'm not sick. Oh, fuck. Alright, I am. I'm pretty fucking sick. The thing is, my sickness ain't what you idiots think. You guys pretend I have no emotions. No, I have too many. I miss my loved ones. You don't have any idea what that's like. And having people throw me away because I have panic attacks is fucking horrible. They're fucking panic attacks. You're allowed to have them, but I'm not. Instead of telling me, oh, you're so fucking sorry about what a horrible experience I've been through, instead of making me fucking beg you to make a goddamn call with me, understand that we need to make the call immediately. I put this stuff up here on Facebook and YouTube so that strangers who actually care might be able to help. They might look at this stuff and realize why it is I'm so fucking incapable of functioning. You see, I tell strangers and they don't care. It's not happening to them. That's who I'm stuck telling now. I just want the pain to stop. Why couldn't Natalie understand my pain? Because she'd never been through anything like it. Women don't have to go through this. I've been disabled my whole life. I've been discriminated against because of those disabilities my whole life. Tonight wasn't any different. I said there will never be a day that I don't speak up. And I meant it. You guys throw shit in my face that is not my fault. You force me to do things in desperation because you won't go with me to tell the truth. When you let these predators hurt me, that makes you the bad guy, not me for speaking out. You chose to look the other way. My phone's gonna die. I'm not gonna have any access to it. This is fucking horrible. So calling the suicide hotline, that's about like asking somebody to fucking destroy your goddamn life for entertainment. I wasn't trying to get a hold of suicide hotline. I was trying to get a hold of, well, hopefully the Autism Society. The thing is, with all of the fucking trauma that I have gone through and the way that these fucking assholes have treated me since I got here, no, I can't go to them. And instead of this suicide hotline listening to that, they want me to push me on to Tillamook Family Health. Sorry, Tillamook Family Counseling Center. Now, the first time they sent me on a fucking wild goose chase. This lady was insistent I called the 800 number for the Tillamook Family Counseling Center. She was like, oh, well, maybe it's a different person or a different organization or some crap like that. I'm like, oh, it's the fucking same place. It's the after hours number. I already know what they do. They fucking take the number and maybe somebody will get back to you. But these guys show up at fucking random. Instead of talking with me when I fucking get a hold of them, no, they made it a pain in the fucking ass and they had to be fucking stupid shits about it. Like, no, I can't fucking turn in these assholes in Tillamook here in Tillamook. I'm stuck in Tillamook. And of course, what does Suicide Hotline do? Well, the first call pushes me off onto these fucking Tillamook Family Counseling Center asswipes. And by the way, even if I go there, I gotta have somebody go with me. None of the people here are willing to go into that fucking place. You're not understanding how homeless people are treated. You don't care how we're treated. You don't care that all this happened because my so-called friends and family didn't want to fucking listen to a goddamn retard. Nobody wants to listen to a fucking retard. The people over at Denny's didn't want to fucking take it seriously. All right, nobody takes it seriously until I have a fucking meltdown from having zero fucking family, zero friends, zero help, zero money, running around like a chicken with my head cut off to all these places that won't do anything unless a friend or family calls with me. And take it fucking seriously. Don't argue with me like I'm a fucking retard. You didn't want your personal shit aired? You don't get the fucking choice. You don't get that choice. Did I ever stand a chance in hell? No, I didn't have any friends or family. They didn't want their faces all over the place. They didn't want people to know what pieces of shit they were to me. Or, even more fucked up, a lot of them got back together with their fucking predators only to end up fucking beaten again. Ha ha, stupid. Does that mean? You goddamn right it is, but that's how I'm fucking treated. What, it's only mean if I do it fucking back to you assholes? Fucking pieces of shit. What the fucking suicide hotline gonna do? Nothing. The second call was fucking horrible. I was trying to explain what was going on. I was doing my best. And of course, the lady started getting a fucking attitude. The first one I talked to was a real nice lady. The second one that I talked to was a fucking piece of shit. She kept on wanting to push stuff on me that I was literally, just like the first one did, by the way. They both wanted to keep on pushing the numbers that they had chosen to keep on pushing on me. Like, no, that doesn't work. I'm a homeless male. I'm being abused here in Tillamook by Tillamook. There's lots of nice people, but they're not doing shit about any of my predators or the fact that I am fucking stuck here. That poor lady, Vicky Rain, dude, she shouldn't be the one to fucking try that. Are you fucking kidding me? My shit should not be over there. I can't function because I'm fucking homeless and abused, okay? You think that fucking feels good? To fucking beg people to give a shit? Yeah, they're nice, but they don't fucking care. How many people have I told today alone in this fucking town? Or at least tried to. Nobody fucking cares. I don't fucking matter to any of these people. I never wanted to go to Facebook or YouTube. I still, to this day, shouldn't fucking have to. You know, on that second call with the suicide hotline, the lady got a fucking real shitty attitude and didn't need to. I told her, hey, you're trying to send me to the hospital. I was assaulted at the hospital. She said, you didn't tell me that. I said, well, I'm trying to tell you what's going on. She said, you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that. I said, I'm trying to tell you what's going on. She said, you don't need to raise your voice at me. I said, please don't play victim with me. All right, I'm not yelling at all. I'm not yelling. It is not okay to play victim with somebody who is in such a fucked up situation. And like I said, We've taught every woman in America to do this. You play victim when somebody does not accept your stupidity. See, here's the thing. The lady wanted to, first of all, keep on pushing things that I explained to her over and over. I can't. You're not understanding that I'm a disabled and homeless male. I am a disabled and homeless... My God, I might as well be talking to a fucking brick wall. Why am I fucking trying to get help? I can't take care of myself. Do you see the conditions I live in? I am trying to get help. But the first thing that needs to be done is there needs to be a stop put to the abuse that I take. Just because I don't take abuse inside of the Denny's or inside of the fucking McDonald's here. Well, actually, I do. But it's not the abuse that I'm trying to get help with. The abuse I gotta deal with here is just simple neglect. These people are not required to care about me. They're not required to give a shit. They're not required to understand how scared I am. You don't even have a fucking clue. We've taught every cop to play victim too. When you guys are rapid firing shit at me, going out of your way to be fucking assholes at me, that's not my choice or my decision. People are dead. Dead. No wonder you ran away with your head in shame. My phone's gonna die. That's my lifeline. Not that I have anyone to call. Who cares? See, that's the problem, is that I try to get fucking help. And what do I get for it? I get treated like I'm a horrible person for asking for help. Laura Nelson was a part of way too much of it for her to keep her fucking mouth shut. She doesn't get that choice anymore. She will be fucking subpoenaed. The reason for that is because she's already up. Not that any of you will ever care about any of the crimes committed against me, because I must have deserved it, because you put me in a place where I'm going to be in a state of total panic and can't function. If I have a safe environment where I don't have to be subservient, I do very well. But I have not had that. I have not had that. Almost. You force me to fucking get housing, or you pretend that I'm not trying. But then I can't afford to have housing and this fucking court shit over my head. And you make it fucking last as long as possible. You claim to be my friends and you looked away. Hey, you guys don't like that I yell at my fucking channel like that, do you? I yell as if these people actually gave a shit what I fucking had to say. If they ever gave a shit about me as a friend, but they didn't. They didn't care who fucking hurted me, and they still don't care who hurts me. You don't understand that these trolls getting on my goddamn channel, it drives me fucking nuts. People fucking doing all this shit to me in real life drives me fucking nuts. I hate druggies. I fucking hate them. I'm only good to druggies because maybe they won't take advantage of me. Maybe they won't steal from me if I'm good to them. Maybe they'll sober up and come back to the real world. I miss my friends, but you know what? When they became the drugs, they weren't my friends anymore. They couldn't take care of themselves, but they had friends and family to take care of them. I was told, hey, Sean, I did it all myself. You got to do it all yourself. No, none of you did. It's cold and it's going to get colder. Shit fucking hurts. I don't want my car to blow. I can't drive very far, and these guys don't understand. I fucking tapped out every goddamn resource that I had after Natalie died, believing that those resources, if I fucking believed that those resources that were coming to me, that I would be able to use them to get the help that my friends needed to be able to come forward, but they weren't. They weren't coming forward. They weren't telling the truth. They weren't going in with me like the instructions said. I need a friend or a family member to go in with me. You need to understand it is an emergency. I haven't been able to function all these years because I am stuck in a state of emergency dependent on druggies. Depending on fucking druggies. You say I chose it. You say I wanted it. Why the fuck are you doing that? How fucking friendly is that? That's the problem with Natalie, too. She wanted to claim it was my fault that her friends were hurting me. It's my fault they were hurting me. I brought this on myself, she said. Because she was mad at me. Because she was fucking embarrassed because my car broke down outside of her fucking house. She just slandered my name and pretend I'm on fucking drugs. You know nobody's gonna fucking care. My family doesn't fucking care. My friends don't fucking care because I don't fucking have any. Yeah, sure, they said that they were my friends. They said they were gonna help. The only way they could have helped is by opening their fucking mouths and telling you the goddamn truth. But instead, only my predators opened their mouths. Only they had enough fucking balls. And those of you who claim to be my friends realize that your fucking druggy contacts were the motherfuckers doing this shit to me. And that, yeah, I got a fucking shit ton bigger. Of course it fucking did. A bunch of fucking small town or small time drug dealers, though. You know, this isn't like... This isn't like going after Pablo Escobar. These are a bunch of little fucking piddlywonks that don't mean nothing. Why do they ignore people like Ted Bollinger as much as possible? I don't fucking know. Because he's good for business if they're cops, I guess. But with me, I've repeatedly tried to give my predators what they want. You want to pretend I'm a fucking monster? Fine, I'll pretend I'm a monster. I model myself after you. There's just certain things I'm not able to do. Like threatening my predators back, you have no idea how much it takes to force myself to do that. You say, oh, was it a good idea? Let me tell you something. It was a lot better idea than yours, which is to do nothing while people fucking hurt me. Y'all don't stop to understand. I was thrown out onto the streets. Immediately fucking homeless. Meanwhile, the people that I was staying with, Kenneth Wilson and Leah the Plunkett and Don Bird, stealing my money and fucking assaulting me, but that's magically okay because I got a penis, right? Penises make it okay. So Suicide Hotline, that second lady I talked to, try to push me to motherfucking suicide. That's fucking helpful. That is so friendly. I gotta find one of my other chargers to try to plug in. Otherwise, I'm gonna overheat before I get any charge on my batteries, and I can't afford coffee tomorrow. Somebody paid for my coffee today. I tell you that people are nice. I do. I admit that they're nice. But you're not understanding that this is an emergency and I'm in fucking crisis, and that doesn't mean abuse me. Please don't. Please understand, if you put me in a safe environment where I don't have to move, put me in a fucking old folks home, put me in fucking anywhere at all, just fucking put me somewhere. Let me have a friend or two. Instead of trying to run me off everywhere I go. When you force me into homelessness, you don't even know what you're forcing me into, who you are forcing me to intermingle with. And it's not a hatred for those people. It's the fact that I took care of those people for years. When I say those people, am I talking about a specific race, or a specific gender, or a specific skin color? No, I'm talking about a bunch of homeless people. Not all the junkies that I helped out were homeless, though. The problem is, when you're stuck at the bottom, those are the people you're stuck with. Some people are predatory, some are not. Some are only predatory when they get embarrassed. I get people tell me to do stuff like breathe. Well, I do breathe. Some people tell me to do breathing exercises. If you pay attention, you can probably hear me breathing in the videos, doing my breathing exercises. You can probably also tell that I do them all throughout when I'm talking. I get overwhelmed. That's why I need somebody else to look at the evidence and to speak for me, is because I can't. I've been trying. I get flustered with being overly interrupted. Like, how many people can possibly interrupt somebody who is going through a state of crisis? I am stuck in this freeze loop because I am stuck homeless. I'm stuck being abused by anybody who chooses to. And the tag of mentally ill gives them the magic power and the magic right, and it's magically fucking okay. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it should have ever been treated like it was okay. You don't understand that I have made every call that I can alone. The problem is that once you've had to go in alone as a disabled person and they have fucked with your rights, they're just going to play retarded after that. That's your only chance to go in and face the fucking music and record that shit. I fessed up to the asshole that I am because I am an asshole. Don't fuck with my friends or family. I've also shown that my friends and family did in fact let me know that their lives were being threatened. I also showed that they treat me like I'm a villain because I told the truth about the situations and I showed the evidence. But there's no consequences for them because you guys aren't going to look. See, that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that they were going to get retaliated against like a lot of other people did. No, nobody gives a fuck. As long as you're on their side, they'll back you up. I'm trying to get you fucking idiots to work together. Maybe if you help to fucking put me somewhere. Please, just help put me somewhere. Instead of trying to fucking drug me, just put me somewhere. I already know my family doesn't care who hurts me. That's a plus for my predators. I chastise the shit out of my own family. So, of course, I don't expect them to say anything nice about me. I chastise the shit out of my old friends. Not nicely either. I don't expect them to like me. When you tell the truth about somebody, they don't like it. You know what I like? I like that people told the truth about me when they did. You know what else I like? I like the fact that when they lied, I had the evidence that showed it was a lie. Fuck, they don't like that. Meanwhile, a lot of them thought that their stuff wasn't going to end up posted on the internet because they figured as long as it was Ben, that they got away with it scot-free. No, I got a fucking backlog of shit like that. I have a backlog of shit that you guys told me that was unfucking true. And I got a backlog of experiences that, well, when I said that you never helped me and you claimed I slandered you, no, I didn't. I repeated what the fucking cops said, stupid. The records that you fucking helped me are on my goddamn YouTube and Facebook. Anybody who wants to look through can see that I announced like a fucking bugler. But you guys, I gave you a lot of credit for things that you said that you were going to do. I wanted to believe in you. But then that was counting my chickens before they was hatched, huh? Alright, well, I guess I better travel on to the other parking lot, the one that I was at last night. Hopefully I don't get fucked with. I am fucking scared shitless. God damn, that hurts. Well, maybe this will work. Maybe. Before anything can be done to help me, I need to be in an environment where I am safe. Otherwise, my communication issues are going to continue to plague me, especially since this is such a massive fucked up situation. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to do that. I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to post people's shit up. You have any idea how severe my panic attacks are about that? About having to do so? I got probably a dozen people that I know that fuck it, it don't matter, does it? I'm just trying not to fucking drive off a goddamn cliff or put a rope around the fucking drive shaft on this thing or When I tell people that I have a problem, I have literally hundreds of problems that you cannot help me with. There's a few here and there that you can, but you don't have the ability to do it alone. That's the problem with Miss Rain. Once she realized that she wasn't enough, well, then she was fucking freaking out. Well, that's fine. You can freak out all you want. But the thing is, I need you to understand that that right there is what puts me at risk. I need you to make the call and explain that nobody in their human imperfection can fucking possibly go through all that. I'm telling you about the roadblocks that I have so that when I show them to you, you don't pretend like I was lying to you or trying to withhold information. Alright, this thing is probably going to blow here very shortly. And of course, I do have to be afraid of law enforcement. Now, when I try to explain to a lot of these different places, like Suicide Hotline, you know, if I explain to you how many people have killed themselves after calling Suicide Hotline, and then I explain to you why, they don't listen to the victim. When I try to tell them about the issues here in Tillamook, they won't shut up and keep on pushing shit here in Tillamook I've already gone to that doesn't fucking work. Why are you going to continually send me somewhere that doesn't fucking work? I need a friend or family member to go in with me to those places, and then maybe it will work if that friend or family member actually gives a shit about my goddamn rights, which they never did. So no, I'm not going to fucking hold my breath on them to magically become good people all of a sudden. Forgive me if your Jesus doesn't give me much faith in the human race. I see what his followers are doing. Jesus is my favorite character of any book ever written. It ain't Jesus' fault that people are stupid. I tell myself that too, but what always needed to be a priority in this was the preservation of human lives. Not just mine, not just my nieces, not just Sarah Bacon's. There was a way to turn these people in. Now, a lot of y'all try to play heavy on the mentally ill thing. See, none of these people thought that I was all that fucked up and mentally ill before this issue. What issue was it that fucked my head up so bad? Was it Natalie Bollinger not touching my penis? No, it was my back getting fucked up a year earlier. Had nothing to do with Natalie Bollinger or her vagina or my penis. It had to do with me being fucking victimized as all hell by people who claimed to be my friends and family. And then Natalie came along and she fucking rescued me from you goddamn idiots. Thank you, Natalie. Look what good it did. Where is Natalie today? She's fucking dead. Alright, there's a tweaker making some noises off in the distance. Might just be an angry person, but it sounds like Christian. When I try to explain to these places why there is such an issue, they don't get it. And then by the time they do get it, they don't get it. Like, I don't see how that'd work out. Yeah, I don't see how it works out either, and I'm the one on the receiving end of this bullshit. explaining how a small town works. That fucking sucks. You know, there are people in Omaha, Nebraska that have literally never left Omaha, Nebraska. That's nuts. One of the guys that I met at the Lincoln Correction Center, he was like, I don't know, I think he was in his late 30s, but he said until he was transferred to prison, he'd never been outside of Omaha. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm just really lonely and I miss everyone. I miss being able to have an actual conversation just to have a conversation. One of the things that bugs me is when people get frustrated and pretend like I'm just trying to be difficult. That second lady from the 988 number, that's the suicide hotline number. She I'm fucking too tired to remember what it is, and I'm trying to tell them the story while trying to find the stuff that I need to set up in my car. People didn't want to understand I'm not allowed to defend myself. I'm not allowed. A lot of folks wanted to keep on telling me to call this place and call that place. Well, you need to call them with me and you need to know what's going on. And I tell people it's mean to have them help me. I do. I tell them all it is a mean thing for me to do to let them help me. And they don't fucking get that. No, I can't function, and people threatening to kill my fucking niece and my sister and fucking lots of other people who really don't fucking matter pissed me off. But it didn't just piss me off. There's a reason it pissed me off. Don't fucking threaten my friends. Don't threaten my family. When she was trying to say, well, you said you don't want housing. Do not put fucking words in my goddamn mouth. That is the opposite of what I said, lady. And that was the second 988. The second time I called him. And that lady had all sorts of fucking shitty attitude. I'm like, holy fuck, how'd I end up with a Becky? Suicide hotline my ass, she'll fucking push you right over the edge. When there's an issue with police, you're supposed to have a friend or family member who cares to help you with that. If your friends or family don't care, then you just continue to get hurt. Well, you guys, I did my best to protect you all those years because you were protecting me just by existing in my area. That meant that people were less likely to try to hurt me. I hate violence. And what I do with you guys when you got violent, I tried to talk you away from being violent. Now I want you to take stock at what you've lost. For a lot of people I know, the only thing that keeps them going is a loved one. I got lots of people I love, just none of them love me. I'm fine with that. I still love them. I'm not going to make my decisions based on their wants. I'm going to make my decisions based on my needs and the needs of others. I've already showed many claims by my friends and family saying that they were afraid of the police, that they were afraid of the Bollingers. I just needed help showing it. There was just too much of it to save it all. And it all costs money. And then I gotta try to keep it so that it's not stolen. That's a pain. Especially when you're living in conditions like this. Please help put a stop to it. Go back. Look at why I'm scared. Look at why I'm having panic attacks. I like the people at Walmart. All right? The people at the Walmart that I went to. I like the people there. But I don't get to see them. The people over at Denny's, I like them too. I really do like people. But I don't like people. Isn't that kind of messed up? Catch-22. I like people because they can be nice. They can even be generous. I don't like people because, well, they won't stick up for each other. Not the way they should. They judge horribly. Some of them based on decisions that they've made in their lives or crimes that have happened to them. I hurt too much to talk, and I can't think straight because I'm tired. But I'm always tired.